And to talk more about this now, we have Pamela Pinedo with us. Stewart. Pamela is an attorney with Lee and Pinedo Immigration Law Group. I appreciate your time to talk about this very important issue, Pamela. The president has said this is mainly about criminals. He has said that this is about people who courts have ruled should not be in the United States. The mayor of Atlanta spoke about this, her feelings around what's happening. Let's listen to that. We can talk about it in a moment.
We have a very vibrant immigrant community in our city, and this notion that these raids will somehow assist us is absolutely not true. We've not asked for the assistance of the federal government. The president has not spoken with me as a mayor, nor anyone affiliated with the city, to see if this will assist us with any crime issues that we are having. And it is creating chaos and anxiety in our families within our communities.
So that's Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms saying what many other mayors have said, that they have been kept in the dark about what is to happen in their cities in a matter of hours now.
It's true, and Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms has been a champion for immigration and immigrant rights. And the president and the administration, they're simply not being honest. There have been a lot of individuals that have been targeted by this operation already, because it started on Friday. Friday morning, we got a call from a single mother who said that 4 ICE officers went to her home for the sole purpose of arresting her. She had no prior crimes. She did not know that she had an outstanding order of removal, because a lot of these individuals are ordered deported or removed in absentia, which means that they were never present at the hearing because they did not receive any notice or because they did not know. Maybe they changed addresses. But luckily, these ICE officers, they seemed to have a change of heart once they got there. They were supposed to arrest her, her 2-year-old, and her 10-year-old. Once they got there, they decided not to make the arrest and asked her to come back to report for a supervision. She's obviously very shaken up. She's going to comply with everything that they've asked for, but they're not just targeting criminals here. They're targeting single mothers, fathers, and children, 2-year-olds as well.
The mayor said this. You posted something about this similarly on your social media, your Instagram, but that immigrants should know their rights. Explain.
Absolutely. The Supreme Court hundreds of years ago determined that immigrants have the right of due process. It's a basic right. And we have rights. We have rights not to answer the door. We have rights to remain silent, because everything that the immigrant says can be used against them to establish the deportation. They have right to speak to an attorney. They have right to not sign anything. They have a right to have their case heard. For example, if they did not receive a hearing notice, they have a right to file a motion to reopen and have their cases probably heard before an immigration court so that they can present their case. So they have due process, and also they're human beings, right? They should be treated humanely, with dignity and respect, and not like animals.
This has implications not only for immigrants, but also for American citizens who may be supporting, who may be providing shelter or assistance. What are you hearing from people in these communities who at this point are uncertain, may be in fear?
Absolutely, George. You make a great point. I have many American businesses that are telling me, first of all, they're going bankrupt. They can't maintain their businesses because they don't have the workers necessary to continue on. Also, I have U.S. citizens that are scared. They come to me and they say, you know, is my citizenship going to be taken away? This has caused a big panic. Everyone is full of anxiety. You know, it's just a big ordeal, and we just want everyone to remain calm, to be proactive about it, to speak to an immigration attorney, to see if something can be done about their immigration case. But you know, I mean, we've gone to school with folks that are undocumented. We work with them. They're our coworkers. They go to our church. This is going to be a huge impact, and also to these U.S. citizen children. Can you imagine the trauma, the psychological damage for generations to come to see their mother, their father abruptly being taken away in such a harsh manner?
Pamela Pinedo Stewart, again with Lee and Pinedo Immigration Law Group. We appreciate your time, and certainly, you know, you're making the point that people should know their rights as we see what happens and plays out in the hours to come. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.